The Beach Boys concert, released in 1964, recorded in Sacramento, and I believe in some other show as well from 1963, but I'm not sure right now, but mainly in Sacramento 64. They played 2 shows over there, I believe on the same date, in a theater, and this album is compiled mainly from those shows. Not to be mistaken with the Beach Boys In Concert album, which was released in 1973, so 10 years after the fact. And I believe, in my opinion, that is a superior album to this one, but anyway, we'll get into that in another video. Before I dive into this, the set list and all that stuff, what is included, the music itself, I want to just give you a few words of the packaging. I personally really love the album cover. Guys look cool. That military styled typography font over there is cool. And this is the first gatefold release that they put out. There's a cool inner sleeve with sort of behind the scenes stuff over there. And also cool photographs from the show. There's that, classic publicity photo of them from, I believe, 64. Great pictures. There's Brian with, I believe, a Honda little motorbike over there, scooter or something. Al and Carl, whole group over there. And there's a blurry image of the audience. The guys probably singing Graduation Day, maybe, together over here. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody who was there can tell in the comment section. Denny singing Wonder over there, and Mike doing Monster Mash. Image outside of the theater, people lining up. It's a great release. Also cool images at the back cover. But the music itself, it's a mixed bag for me. While I love how the band sounds, I think it's so cool to hear them actually playing their own instruments, no backing musicians. They are so full of energy. Brian's there, the original lineup, the only officially physically released live album by the original lineup, I believe. This release contains of 13 tracks, and about half of those are either early 60s novelty songs or cover songs in general. And it boggles my mind. And I have to actually pull off the set list of the show to make my point more clear. So first of all, the first show started with Little Honda. Great song, great performance, not included on this one. Then they played Hushabye, which is a cover song, but I think they really made it their own. It's a phenomenal song, one of the highlights on the All Summer Long album. Wasn't included. Hawaii was included. Let's Go Tripping. And Let's Go Tripping ends side 1 and Johnny Be Good ends side 2. And I actually like that. I think there's some artistic vision going on over there, because Let's Go Tripping is obviously a surf instrumental track by Dick Dale. And Johnny Be Good is a classic song by Chuck Berry. So in that sense, they are kind of, paying respects for those rock icons, those inspirations of them at the end of both sides. So I really like that, and both performances are great, and I love the songs. So that's something I really like. I really enjoy that. But anyway, let's continue. Surfer Girl was not included. Be True to Your School wasn't included. Okay, well, that's not one of my favorite songs, so I can, I get that, but anyway, it's a good song, and I would still choose it over Long Tall Texan anyhow, so it's a weird. Surfing USA was not included. What? Don't Back Down, Don't Worry Baby, Wendy, not included. It's weird. It's so weird for me. And I don't know who came up with this track list. Most likely Brian Wilson had a hand in that, because he's marked as the producer of the album. So he probably maybe even did the track list. I don't know. But to me, it is so weird. I know that these songs have their own fans. A lot of people actually like Little Old Lady from Pasadena, Long Tall Texan, Monster Mash, Papa Uma Mau. A lot of people really like those songs. Personally, I never did. Quite the opposite. Especially Long Tall Texan, Monster Mash, and Papa Uma Mau. All of those songs, I kind of despise them. Little Old Lady from Pasadena is not really my type of song, you know. Not a huge Chan and Dean fan. But for the longest time I kind of thought that the Beach Boys were a sort of lame band on stage in the early days. Kind of mostly because of this album, because I thought that this represents their set lists, you know, the stuff that they played on live, which was like half covers and half originals. But that wasn't the case, because actually if you check out the set list of the full show, it was freaking amazing. They played also sort of deep cuts like Wendy and Don't Back Down, Hushabye, you know, those great songs. But I don't know, it just boggles my mind so much that why would they just cut off so many classics and then include a bunch of covers. Papa Uma Mau is probably my least favorite track, with Monster Mash on the whole album. Both of those songs just irritate me so much. The vocals, I mean the performances are good for the songs, I get it. Those are the type of songs that you need to perform them in a certain way, with Mike doing his sort of mongoloid. Oh, I guess you cannot really say that. Well, this sort of weird sound, this monster sound, okay. Papa Uma Mau, Brian doing his high voice. It's great, he performs great, he sounds great, but the song itself is just so irritating. I cannot get over it. And I also hate that Surfing Bird song that came out I believe a little bit later after the Papa Uma Mau song. I think it was inspired by it. But I hate that song so much. Yeah, I mean, if you can enjoy those songs, you probably enjoy this album a lot. And I don't mean that I do not like it, I actually do like it quite a lot, but this is just not the album that you want to put on if you want to try to impress people that are not Beach Boys fans in the year of 2023 at least. It's just not that album. If you want to do that, choose for example the In Concert album from '73. It's a superior album. And it's a bummer for me because the show itself was great, the band is playing great, and I just wish that the track list was different. But this is a great album in showcasing that they actually were a great rock and roll group by themselves as well. There's really no denying that, and this really proves that. But I mean, yeah, I just don't think I have really anything else to say about this. Dennis does great lead vocals on The Wanderer, probably the highlight with Graduation Day, and Johnny B. Good with the cover songs. Well, you know, it's always great to hear Dennis on lead vocals because he had such a soulful, great voice. But yeah, like probably it is my least favorite of the Beach Boys live releases, and one of my least favorite releases by the official releases by the group anyhow. And like I said, doesn't mean that I think it's bad. I actually do enjoy it quite a bit, but it's just not something that I listen to that often. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you think it's bland? I'm actually more interested in knowing, because I know that everybody loves fun, in my room, I get around, etc. But I'm more interested in knowing, do you like these novelty and these cover songs? Do you actually like them? Because I believe a lot of people do. I'm not sure. So anyway, thanks for watching. This was a little bit shorter review, but you know, it's a short album as well. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye. See you on the next one.